The World Series, as we all know, is one of the greatest events in sports history. But would you agree, and why does it take on a little bit of even more excitement when it's these two teams?
Well, first, it's great seeing Jim. Dodger Yankees, two, pillar franchises in the sport, obviously with a lot of, history going back a long, long time. And these two teams have met up a lot in the Fall Classic. Amazing that it's been 43 years. But it's certainly special, especially with having a few days to allow it to sink in and getting ready. I think this is something that will garner a lot of interest all over the country, all over the world. Probably more so than usual. I think everyone can identify with Dodgers, can identify with Yankees, and just what that means worldwide. So excited to be a part of it. But, for us, now that's all it is. We're getting ready for an opponent with a chance to win a world title, and that's what we're looking forward to. We think we have a really good team. We know how good the Dodgers are. Both teams obviously have the ability to be really potent on offense. So, in the end, it comes down to execution. Certainly, I think both pitching staffs being able to, slow down the other offenses will be critical, and ultimately that comes down to execution. So, should be a great series. We'll be ready to roll tomorrow.
What is it about this group of guys when you look at, the different teams you've coached throughout the past years, whatever, what got you guys to this point?
This group is like family. They really are. I feel like year in and year out we've had togetherness in that room, guys that have come together very well. I feel like our culture has been good. This year, the love these guys have for one another, the play for the guy next to me, as trite as that is, that exists in spades with these guys. It's been fun to witness just how much they trust each other, how much they lean on each other, and how much they care about one another and want to do it for the guy next to them. So that's been something that's really stood out, along with the confidence they've carried with them every single day. We've had our shares of ups and downs this year. It hasn't been a perfect season by any means. We've had some tough moments, some low moments, and these guys have never flinched. Remarkably, just an ability to shake off a tough loss and come back and go get it tomorrow. Even when you're flying high, the ability to just okay, the next one's the most important. So they've had that trait all year, and it's served us well.
What have you noticed about just the tone and tenor of your group over the past couple of days since you won the pennant? Has there been any room for, certainly wouldn't want to say relaxing, but enjoying or savoring the fact that you've accomplished that at this point and gotten this far, or is it still just like it's been the whole month?
Yeah, it's a pretty focused group, and we've talked about that a lot. I would say Sunday, getting back from Cleveland, I got to my house at 5:15 in the morning, so that was the one day where you just kind of turned it off and sat in my basement and watched football, watched the Mets and Dodgers that night, and it was just kind of appreciate the day and everything. But Monday was kind of starting to get back to work and start to prepare for what's ahead of us, and obviously the opportunity to go up against a great opponent.